Hey, Ms. Webster.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Glad to see you again.
Me too.
Hello.
Anybody on here that does not have a packet?
You set me up.
Ms.Webster. Oh yeah, right.
Is there anybody on here that does not have a math packet? Good.
I have a math packet.
I have mine.
I have mine.
Good. Make sure you
And
have
mine
it
is
in front of
10.
Hey.
Ain't no leaning down like this, ain't no slunched over.
What up, children?
What's up, me?
Retard.
Children.
Yeah,
Hello, Ms. Websters.
Hello, sweetie.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Good
people.
morning.
Ugh.
Such retards.
You got about 3 more minutes.
I need sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Did you guys get that Kahoot done?
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
I didn't get it.
I didn't do my
very-
math one yet. I'm gonna do it after
It's
this.
very important that you put your first and last name. No nicknames or you will not get credit. And you can only do it one time.
Okay.
You can only do the Kahoots one time.
Okay.
Some of y'all tried to do it twice. I saw it.
Ms.Webster, I did the Kahoot.
Me neither. I didn't get it either.
What you
I
mean?
did the Kahoot.
What
I
for
didn't
the
get the
today or yesterday?
No.
No,
Oh,
reading was
Monday.
yesterday.
Monday and Tuesdays, Kahoots. You know you have 2 days. So
Yeah,
Monday's Kahoots is due today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So keep that in mind. We got 2 minutes. But wait until you, please make sure you have your materials in front of you.
Okay.
Because we have to give you like a 5-minute grace period to get in.
I need sleep.
Who is watching Sesame Street?
Your siblings.
Oh, not oh.
Well, they're your siblings, so.
True that. True that, guy. True. But you got it on blast though. Like,
Oh yeah, I found one.
found what?
Huh?
Found one.
What are you talking
I
about?
found my pen.
Literally, you was talking about a pen.
Yes. I can't talk about a pen.
Oh, I thought you meant a pencil or something else. I was about to say, wait, what?
Okay, we got 1 more minute.
Good morning, Ms. Webster.
Good morning, sweetie.
Why would you?
I just
What are you talking about? What's happening now?
I want to go back.
I want to go back to sleep.
Me too.
Well, you can't sleep
Everybody
right
wanna
now,
go back
so
to
let's get
sleep.
focused. All right, we're getting ready to get started. First thing I need you to do, I need you to mute your computers. Okay, everybody's muted. All right, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Zoom, but actually this is your 3rd day working with this packet. So the first thing I want you to do is to make sure that you keep your face in the screen at all times, and make sure that you have your packet in front of you with a writing utensil. Now, last time I had a few people that wanted to be cute and write on my screen. Please do not do that again, because now I figured out how I can stop you from doing it, but I can also identify who's doing it. So I would ask that you not write on the screen. So make sure you follow the rules and the norms like you were if you were in a regular classroom. Oh, let me admit her. All right, please turn to day 3 in your packet. And your day 3, first question, of course, is an I do. So I'm going to solve this problem, and you're going to watch me. Then I'll give you time to solve it before we leave this particular problem. Today you have 2 I do. So let's look at the first one. It says, hold on. I still have people coming in. Okay. All right, let's look at the first problem. Which of the following represents an equivalent value of 800s plus 24 tens plus 7 ones? Well, there's not a whole lot to underline here, but I know that I'm trying to find something that is equivalent. And I know equivalent means equal. And it has to be equivalent to 800s, 24 tens, and 7 ones. So I'm looking for something that is equivalent to that, something that is equal to that. So I take 800s. 800 is the same thing as saying 8 times 100. So 8 times 100, we know, gives me 800. Then I have 24 tens. 24 is the same thing, 24 tens is the same thing as saying 24 times 10. I know 1 times 24 gives me 24, but if I 10 times it, it gives me 240. Then I have 7 ones. 7 ones is the same thing as saying 7 times 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Why does it do this every time? Now, I'm trying to find something that is equivalent to it, so I'm going to have to add these numbers up. Starting in my ones place, I'm going to add up. 7 plus 0 gives me 7. 4 plus 0 gives me 4. 8 plus 2 gives me 10, which gives me a total of 1,047. Please write down what I have in your packet. You have 8 seconds. I'll give you a little more time because I still see some of y'all still writing. Okay, so let's go to the next part of the I do. And it reads, a national park had 83,422 visitors yesterday. Which choice shows the number of visitors in expanded form? Expanded form is when you show the value of each digit. So if I wrote this number, it says which choice, let me underline my big question. Shows the number of visitors in expanded form. And again, expanded form shows the value of each digit. So here's my number up here, 83,422. So if I wrote 83,422 in standard form, it looks like this, 83,422. And I'm gonna pause and let you write that down. Okay, so I'm gonna take my number, 83,422. And I'm gonna put it in a place value chart. I'll pause right there and let you get what I have so far. So the 2 is in the ones place. This 2 is in the tens place. The 4 is in the hundreds place. The 3 is in the thousands place. And the 8 is in the 10,000s place. Okay, so now this place value chart is going to help us to determine how much each digit is worth. If a 2 is in the ones place, then it has a value of 2. The other 2 is in the tens place, so its value is 20 because 2 tens is 20. The 4 is in the hundreds place, its value is 400. The 3 is in the thousands place, and its value is 3,000. And the 8 is in the 10,000s place, so its value is 80,000. And I'm going to stop right there and let you write down what I have. All right, so now we can continue on. We have the value of each digit. We know that 8 is worth 80,000. So we'll write 80,000. We're going to write it as an equation now. 80,000 plus the value of 3 is 3,000. The value of 4 is 400. The value of the 2 is 20. And the 2 in the ones column is 2. All right, take a minute and write that down, your equation. 80,000 plus 3,000 plus 400 plus 20 plus 2.
Looking for.
All right, now let's go back to our big question. What looks like that? A is only 8,000, where I'm looking for 80,000. B has 80,000. And I also need 3,000. So there's the 3,000. I need 400. There's my 400. I need 20. There's my 20. And then there's my 2. So my answer is B. Please circle B. Now, a few things I want to point out. In A, your answer choice we already discussed was incorrect because it didn't have 80,000. It only had 8,000. In C, here it says 30,000, but you only need 3,000. And then D is 800,000, but you only need 80,000. So those are why those are not correct. Okay. All right, make sure you have your answer and everything written down before we move to the next problem. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Your next problem is a we do. I'm going to read it and then we'll solve it together. It says, George read an article that stated that the area of the state of Florida is 65,758 square miles. How is this number of square miles written in word form? Okay, I'm going to read it again. How is this number of square miles written in, this time I'm looking for written in words, just mostly just you're just reading it. This is the number that I'm going to use, 65,758. I'll pause and make sure you have cued that. All right, let's continue on. Let's look at our answer choices. Answer choice A. Now remember, I'm looking for the number that is 65,000. You know, you say the place right here where you have the comma. 65,758. Let's look at A. A says 65,758. Thumbs up if you think A is the right answer. I don't see everybody's thumb, so make sure you put it where I can see it in the screen. Good job. So A is the right answer. You're absolutely correct. Y'all are so smart. All right, B. Let's see what's wrong with B. 65,700. What's wrong there? 85. We're looking for 58. C, 605,000. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for 65,000. And in D, 605,000 again is not what we're looking for. Okay. So we know A is the right answer. So when you're doing word form, it's just basically you're reading it. It's how you would read the number. It's word form. Okay. All right, let's go to the next question. All right. The next question reads, which of the following represents an equivalent value of 800 plus 24 tens plus 7 ones? I'll let you do that one on your own. This is going to tell me who's paying attention.
Okay.
I see your hand, Amari. Michael.
It's the same one as the.
Ah, okay. Somebody's paying attention.
It is actually the same one as the first one. If
You're
you
exactly
actually
right. You're exactly right. So it's the same as I do, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we all know that the answer is
C.
okay. Good job. That's the same one we did as the I do. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go to your you do. Now your you do is just that. It's a you do. So let's look at the first one. It says Jermaine's brother was born in the year 2005. Which of these shows 2005 written in expanded form? First thing I want you to do is cube. And once you cube, hold your paper up so I can see it.
Ms.Webster, I think you skipped one.
Did I? Again?
Yes.
Yes, you skipped.
Yes.
Yeah, you skip one, Miss Webster.
I did. Okay, I see it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I keep doing that, but let's go with that one. Go with the Jermaine's brother.
you
and then
did.
we'll go back to the first one, okay?
Okay.
Mhm.
Everybody on Jermaine's brother?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm on
Just
it.
cube it. I just want you to cube it for now. Because this is a you do.
That's the alien gun.
Go ahead and mute your computer. Because
Yes,
it'll
ma'am.
make noises if everybody is unmuted all at the same time. Is that what you have, Cube?
Yes.
Okay. Now go ahead and solve.
Yes.
Solve your problem. All right, everybody have their answer?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
We're not going to discuss the answer because this is a you do. And this is the problem that you're going to put in Kahoots.
Okay.
So you need to work them out first and then put them in Kahoots.
Okay.
I don't see the one she skipped.
We're going to go back to that. We're on Jermaine's brother. I don't know why I keep skipping a problem. Sorry.
No, this problem that we're doing is before that, Jermaine's brother.
Yes.
Yes.
He said we're gonna go back to it soon.
I think she meant after we do this.
Yeah, just look at what I have on the screen.
Wrong one.
Okay.
That's the one you should be on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. For sake of time, I got to keep moving, guys, because I got to respect people's time.
Oh.
All right, now let's go to this you do. Hold on 1 second. Let me get rid of this. All right, here's your next you do. In an election, 76,352 people voted. What number is this? Go ahead and cue.
Oh, I already did that.
Wait. Wrong.
Is that what you have for Cuban?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, yes.
good job. Now you'll solve that problem and put that one in Kahoots. Let's go to your last you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like that. Everybody go to that problem. It says, which is greater than 12,540? Key thing, the box in here is you're looking for greater. And you know, greater means more. So you're looking for a number that is more than this number. It has to be more. Please mute your computer. All right, and remember, like in the first problem, 121s is like saying 120 times 1 times 100. I'm sorry, 120 times 100 plus 68 ones is the same thing as saying 68 times 1. So those are the problems that you're going to solve, and you're going to put where?
In Kahoot.
In Kahoot.
Kahoot.
In
In
Kahoot.
Kahoot.
Okay, we got maybe about 5 minutes.
Who did?
Why? But to me, it looks like there can be 2 answers.
I feel the same way.
What?
Okay, we have about 5 minutes.
Wait, what's the Kahoot password?
Hello, Earthlings.
Okay, Marcus,
Hi.
hold on.
It's open, so you don't have to worry about that.
Hey, Mari, somebody understand?
Okay, you guys. You know that, remember I showed you on your, on the school website?
I don't see
Yeah.
it
That's where all your information is. So your Kahoot would be on there. I'm gonna see
Okay.
if I can get it out to
I already
you.
know what it is.
Me
See
too.
it?
Never mind.
Just
Let's
go
see.
on Miss Linden's page.
SDCS. Monster Point.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
And so,
What up,
Are
Michael?
good.
Well, please mute your computer.
What's our
What I mean? Can y'all put yourself back?
Okay, my turn. My turn. Please mute yourself. And if you have a question, you raise your hand and I can see you now. Is there anybody on here that does not have a copy of the packet? Because I got a list of people that did not pick up a packet from school. Is Majai on here?
I don't think he is.
No.
nope.
Abigail. Abigail,
Yeah.
do you have a copy of your packet for this
Yes.
for Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Abigail. Tatiana,
Tatiana.
do you have a copy of your packet? Yes, Tatiana. Everybody else mute yourself. Tatiana, do you have a copy of the packet?
Yes.
Thank you, Tatiana. Braylon, do you have a copy of the packet?
Yes.
Thank you. Daciana's not on here, right?
No, he's
And
not.
London F is not on here. Alejandro's not on here, correct?
I don't think-
Denia Adams, you have a copy of the packet, correct?
Doesn't. You know that this year I won't be.
Denia Adams?
I got one.
Okay, thank you.
I have a
Okay.
copy.
All right, guys. Well, this concludes our Zoom time for today. Please make sure you go on your Kahoots and put your answers in. Take it seriously now. And put in your first
United States.
and last name, or last initial at least. The first letter of your last name.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
you know, Friday, both of your lessons are recorded.
Oh.
Both lessons are recorded. So you're going to have to go on for reading and math to pull that up. And that'll be on that sheet. And if you don't know the link, just hit me on Remind or in an email. Yes,
All right,
Amari?
bye, Ms.Webster.
What's the
What
is the school app called
Hold
again?
on. Amari has a question.
What is the school app called?
I'm sorry.
What is the school app called to get our information?
Sugar Creek Charter School website.
Duh.
Sugar Creek Charter School website, and then go under COVID-19 at the top. Okay. All your information is on the website. All right. Bye, guys.